even bother with it and let them get the kinks out and worry about NASCAR 22.
You know what? I was thinking that same thing. Like, why should I buy NASCAR 21 when NASCAR 22 is just going to come out and they're not going to do enough for 21. I don't think they're ever going to get to like all the truck series, or I bet you they won't even have the truck series, or I don't know. It's going to be.
I don't know either, man. All I know is that
it's iRacing time.
yeah.
Hey, Trav, whenever you get out of qualifying, will you send us invites?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I'm broadcasting live on GC Sports right now.
Oh, you're live now?
I'm live right now.
Oh.
All right.
Well,
welcome
we got about 10
to
minutes.
GC Sports Network. I know we got 10 minutes to go, but we're doing a pre-show. Why not? I don't know. Working out the kinks because last couple of times we've been short to get ready to bring you the action, as we had a little delay of, we missed like 2 or 3 laps and trying to get it all in. They're qualifying right now. This is B-Series Custom, and today we have broadcaster Clay, I believe, and we have our in-car guy tonight, and his name was, again, I forgot.
Travis Tyson.
Travis, all right, and he's driving the what?
The 13 car.
The 13 car tonight, so we'll check him out here and see what's going on, and getting ready for this Aqua Daddy ownership. Is he racing tonight?
Yeah, Aqua Daddy is racing tonight.
All right, so he had engine problems the other night, so hopefully he could got that all worked out with his team. Hopefully they replaced the Energizer Bunny batteries into his car and got a full charge of batteries here, because he's been running out lately after he won the first 2, and now he's just having struggles. And tonight at the Tricky Triangle should be interesting. Right, guys? Any inputs?
Yeah. I'll add a couple things in here. First of all, normally you hear me lead, but my PlayStation not having a fun time tonight, not wanting to let me log into the GC Sports account. So, of course, NASCAR WPS taking the lead here tonight. But I'll be here to help out as much as possible. The other thing, a couple other things, in fact. Y'all just keep your thoughts and prayers to our league owner, Aqua Daddy. He lives in Oklahoma. They've had a lot of storms recently, and I believe they've had just a lot going on over there with cleanup and whatnot. So just prayers over there to his crew.
Amen to that. Yeah. Experiencing, I've been through 2 very hurricanes, and I lived in Sandy Hook, New Jersey, where you have a river on one side and the ocean's right there, and they're within 10 blocks of each other, and we had a couple storms, and it knocked out my house, so I totally know cars, house, and all your items, you lose everything. It's nothing but a nightmare. My mom got a brand new car, brand new Chevrolet, right? Chevrolet Cavalier. She will never forget it. I went to go to check on the dog and put some stuff up for the furniture, and while I fell asleep on the couch, I wake up on the couch. I wake up, put my foot down, there's water. I look outside, her car is floating from one side to the other side of the street, going down the, riverbed, okay? And then my dog was standing on the table. Now, I could have drowned, but God's sakes, man, God was looking out for me. So, yeah, man, storms and powers and stuff like that, and thoughts and prayers to everybody, and, that's all we could do, man. You just hang in there, or have I ever lived near an ocean again? Not really. Here's our race owner, and he's coming in. You have any words to say? How you doing, buddy?
No, I didn't realize you guys had something. I was just making sure you guys.
Yeah, we started the broadcast because we wanted to make sure if I could get in, I got into GC Sports, so
Yeah, you're
Brett.
good. Trav, you let him know when to join and stuff like that?
Yep, I'm getting ready to send him some invites.
I just sent him like 3 or 4, so they probably.
Okay.
Alright,
So we should be good tonight.
my account and something happens. But
The other thing I was going to mention, and I'm glad you're here, Taddy. Last night's winner, Private Patton, not racing tonight, correct?
No, he's racing.
He is? Okay.
He's starting fourth.
Wow.
Alrighty.
Well, listen, Aqua, I have a question for you now tonight since you're, getting ready to race. Do you have those Energizer Bunny batteries ready to go in your car tonight and hopefully last tonight?
I don't know. We'll see. So far, this is not said in a mean way, but so far NASCAR, every time you've joined us in the broadcast booth for a race I've been in, I have had a horrible finish. I'm hoping to change the luck on that here tonight.
All right. Well, hopefully you do. I'm thinking about you. Otherwise, you may have to change your sponsor to Duracell or something else. I don't know.
Yeah, like Dollar General batteries. Thanks, man.
Yeah, buddy. Good luck, man. Bring it home for me, all right? Win one. All right. So there's your Aqua Taddy, and he's in good spirits, and hopefully his family comes through. Clay, go ahead, man. I know I'm taking your show, but go ahead.
You're absolutely not, considering you're the lead here. I was just going to mention, when there was a little bit of free air, a little bit of keys to the race tonight. This track, the Tricky Triangle, one of the tracks that is not necessarily the hardest to get onto pit road with how the entry is, but you're not going to want to take that access lane onto pit road. That'll slow you down.
Yes.
But pit road should not be much of an issue tonight. We'll probably have 2 or 3 guys speed, because that's pretty much a weekly occurrence. But I think one of the biggest keys to the race tonight is surviving turn 1. Honestly, a lot of chaos can happen there. For some reason in this game, turn 1 seems to be the toughest turn on the track for a lot of drivers. But this is the B Customs, and they're some of the best we have to offer in this league. So I expect a pretty good race out of them tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you there. And, the one thing that I learned, by practicing Pocono, yeah, I mean, I didn't finish very well. But what's awesome about it is having that gear shifter and having a shifter at this track. Oh, my God, you could really go through the gears, and it makes your car really get into that turn 1. And then you got to really be careful when you're going into the turn. But, yeah, I found out that a shifter, and those of you who do not have one, you should purchase one, especially you guys that are running this series, because you guys are the professionals. You guys, have the experience.
Travis, if you'll just let us know when we can jump in, that'd be great.
Yeah. Also want to add, if you take that access lane in turn 3 to get to pit road, it'll actually give you a course penalty. So you definitely don't want to do that.
No, and I found that out the hard way because I was trying to stay out of the leader's way the other night, and I went down that access road, and it gave me penalties, and I was like, oh man, well, this is a stinker. So we have a couple race comments so far. Paul Bear Girl, or GRL. I'm hoping to see an awesome race tonight. She's predicting Taddy for the win tonight. And then Aqua Taddy responded by, thanks, but doubtful. No, bro, you're going to bring it home tonight. So hopefully I could break this curse of the Aqua Taddy.
And it ought to be a good one. How many we got in the field tonight, Trav?
Trying to look here.
I don't know if my last did my last transmission copy to you, Travis?
No.
I said how many we got in the field.
Oh, we got, we're gonna have 16 so far. I think we're waiting on a couple others to hopefully join, but we're probably gonna get rolling here in just a minute.
So I'll run through the first few spots on the grid here tonight. lining up on pole position is It's Your Bro Chase. Last week's winner, set for trying to get another really good run here, driving that number 5, Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet. And joining him on the front row is the Pro Leaguer of the Bear. He's absolutely fantastic. He finished 3rd last week. 3rd place, I'm guessing it's Mike RPM. Travis.
Let's see here. Yeah, Mike RPM is 3rd. And
another Pro Leaguer.
Patton.
Yep, Private Patton sits in that 4th position, last night's winner. He was supposed to be in B Customs, but not being able to race every Thursday night, he decided to demote himself down to the B or to the C class. He comes through with the win last night.
By the way.
He comes through with the win last night, and he's running up here where he honestly should be.
Gonna join here real quick.
Running out that top 5 is Country Caliber. Good qualifying effort from that number 11.
Yep, we're loading
Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota. Yep, as am I.
I'm connecting now. All right, so Robbie Racing says good luck to everybody, all the drivers. Paul Bear GR also says the same.
Good to see Robbie Racing there in the chat. Hope you are doing well, sir, and recovery efforts are going to plan for you, buddy. Hope to see you back racing with us here soon.
Yes, sir.
Here we go here from the Pocono Raceway. The 5 of Bro Chase will lead the field down into turn number 1. They're fanning out just a little bit, but nobody going 3 wide quite yet. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yep,
Yeah, they're going 2 wide in the back, but not 3.
Bro Chase will come off the first turn with the lead here at the Pocono Raceway.
Followed by the number 95. He's close in 2nd.
Just want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We can never say thank you enough for the support.
Robbie Racing giving us the love tonight.
Good start to this race for the 18 of DK Brown, riding in that 6th spot. That's about been the position that he's ran in for the majority of the season this year. I want to say he finished 6th last week, maybe 5th. Right behind him's that Energizer Bunny Chevrolet of Aquatati. Of course, you heard from him in our pre-race show.
Private Pat now underneath the Bear, and he's going to take 2nd. It looks like coming off the front stretch there. Yep. Nope, back stretch. Coming into 3 and 4.
As they work off the 4th corner, Travis is going to get around the 19 of B. Holcomb. B. Holcomb, a guy that's not really quite had the finishes that he wants. You got 3 wide racing up in front of him there, but a guy that's not had the results that he probably is good enough to get, and he's still trying to find his way here in this season.
We've got a race in the back of the field, the 2 car, the 13, Brad Fast Marley. They're racing 2x2 back there.
That was a heck of a set of corners there for you, Travis. You get around the 19, then you make a pass for 3 spots in 1 corner. You get around the 2 of Bad Fast Marley, the 1 of Racehead, and then the 88 of who was the 88? KB Showtime.
Yeah, they're probably in a save gear though, because it's 20 laps to a tank of fuel. We've got definitely 3 stops, and if you can save enough, you only have to pit twice. So we'll have to see what happens. But more than likely, they're going a lot slower right now.
So it looks like
see
we
the 8 of
a new race leader as well.
Oh, okay, a new race leader.
21 car taking the lead. The Private Pat, man, he owned it here last night, and now he takes it over the 5 car. And now it's the 5, the 21, the 5, the 95, I believe. Your top 3 right now.
Watched a battle there down the Long Pond straightaway on the last lap. The 8 of SMK Sludge went around the outside of Flash 9, who was your race winner at Talladega at the start of this season. And he's starting a little bit deeper in the field than we're accustomed to. He was your Season 1 champion for Wednesday nights a season ago, and he's working from the back of the pack here. We'll see if he can work his way up.
There you go.
Driving that number 9 Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet.
Give him a little love on TV here. Flash 9, there he is. Working that 9 car.
It appears as though he might be in a safe gear because here comes the 13 of Travesty's son.
Yeah, he's moving around. Our race inside reporter here. Let's see if he's going to take that position from the 9 car. Yeah, looks like he's going to go underneath him and take it. Look at this. He's moving himself up. Good job.
And he had to. He's sitting 15th in the points. He needs to get to 10th to advance to the A class for next season. And a lot of these guys sitting back here working a save gear, and Travis taking advantage of it just a little bit, getting his way up through the field.
And we have 60 laps to go, by the way.
60 laps to go. Private Patton taking the lead here at Pocono. Doing the Pocono Organics 325. Got to make sure I say that.
You might be looking here at a battle for second between the 5 of Bro Chase and the 95 of the Bear. A little bit of lag out of the 5. Nothing to be that concerned about, but we'll see if the 95 makes the move. Now he's going to tuck in behind that 5. These two guys have consistently been the best 2 drivers in this field so far this year on a week-to-week basis. I believe they're both right up there at the top of the point standings, too. But, you know, they've had a really good start to the year. Of course, the Bear I mentioned in the pre-race is a Pro League driver. He is one of 2 in the field. And the other one's right behind him there in that 4th position. It's the 44 of Mike RBM.
Yeah, and his car looks pretty fast as well as he's come there. And the 11 has come to join that group, as this is all a race for second, man.
Yeah, and this is a good run here for that 11. I mentioned he had a good starting spot, but so far it's been a good run for that 11 of Country Caliber. He's ran towards the back half of the top 10 for most of the year. Good to see him getting up here into this top 5. He was a Championship 4 contender on the slider side of things here at GC Sports for Tuesday nights, and he advanced himself into the Customs B class on points, and Country's known as a custom guy, though, and he's a pretty good one.
Well, too bad I couldn't do anything on Justice on Monday night, because that 11 car was not handling at all Monday night with the C sliders.
This is not necessarily surprising to see the 21 of Private Patton pulling away from the field like this. He is one of the best drivers out there on this game. A great guy. Real good friends with him, and good to see him out front here. But remember, he's probably not going to be running a save gear here because, remember, he has nothing to lose. Our winner from last night getting to race with these guys.
Go all out, and, you know, that's what you want to do. So you're looking at the same performance that he had last night, and it looks like he's got the same setup going up tonight, even though it's different because it's a little different with Customs. So, but he seems to be having it hooked up here at Pocono.
I watched the I'm not quite sure what's happening to the 5 of
Probably got a really fast setup, and now he's getting really loose.
Yeah, he's fallen off of this backpack, and see, the 44's gotten around him, the 11, the 95, the 18, and the 37 have all gotten around him. He's just in front of you there, Travis.
Yeah, he's dropping back, and Travis is ready to get him here very shortly here. So he's dropping back now. I don't know if this is part of his strategy, which could be, or he's really super loose. Yeah.
Got a battle here for this third spot. It's quite a gaggle of cars here. You got the 37 of Aqua Tatty, the 95 of the Bear, the 18 of DK Brown, and the 11 of Country Caliber. Tatty's going to get a little bit of a run there through the second corner, up to the back bumper of that 44, who looks to be pretty wound up, but Tatty's going to go to the inside of him here. Wash up the track just a little bit. Good smooth racing so far. We'll see who the 95 goes with here down this front straightaway. Probably with his buddy in the 44. It is still Private Patton showing the way.
Private Patton showing the way, yeah, and doing a really good job. And all these guys are really doing a fabulous job with the racing back here with Aqua Tatty. So the race is on between second and, second on back, man. It's been tight racing here at Pocono.
And I'll tell you what else, too. It warms my soul to see the 21 out front at Pocono again. The last time the 21 was out front at Pocono, Ryan Blaney won in the Cup Series in 2017 with the Wood Brothers. That's the last time the Wood Brothers have won in the Cup Series. Their 99th win as a team.
It's been a long time for the Wood Brothers racing, yeah, for sure. Man, hopefully they can pull out a win here soon, but I don't know what they're going to do next year. Should be interesting.
That's a good battle there for the fifth position between DK Brown and Country Caliber. Looked like a pretty good battle. Travis is just a little bit up off this battle.
Ooh.
Running in that 9th position. He's going to the inside of the 24. That's Coach Matt. He's a guy that we've not really talked much about here tonight. He generally has quite a bit of speed, and looks like the 88 might be pitting of KB Showtime. Are we approaching pit stops, Travis?
I mean, technically not, but I think the strategy is going to be all over the place. And I don't think anyone's pitting because no one's come down pit road. You might have gotten really, really loose.
Well, the race is on for second, third, fourth. It's all coming together, man. They're getting pretty racy back here with the 43 to 95 and the 37.
And then on behind them, you got the 8 of SMK Sludge. He continues to work his way up through the field. Like Travis and Private Patton, also probably not in a safe gear. I've watched him consistently work his way up through the field here tonight. Good battling here towards the back end of the top 10.
Yep, and these guys got to go. They got to make their move.
I'm going to catch up with the 88 of KB Showtime, see what's going on with him towards the back of the pack here. If you want to keep going here with the second place battle. KB Showtime, a playoff driver on Wednesday nights. Pretty good week in and week out, a top 10 guy, sometimes a top 5, maybe even a top 3 battling for the lead on certain occasions. It looks like he might have ran a setup that is rendering him pretty loose right now, and we'll see if he's able to work that out. Don't believe he's pitted, though.
11 car's getting really loose right now.
Yeah, looking at KB, he's all by himself, too. He's starting to lose the field.
He's back there with B. Holcomb a little bit, but B. Holcomb at least has some cars in his sight. The battle is still on for second between our two pro leaguers. 95 and 44 going at it.
Yes, they are. Nose to tail. Maybe they're trying to draft or try to get caught up with the race leader, but... Ooh.
Yeah, 95 got a little bit loose there. off of that second corner. See, Travis and Sludge have both worked their way past the 18 and the 11 now.
We got 50
Going
laps
off
to
the
go.
fuel charts right now with Aquatati, it looks like they're coming to like 5 or we're in a 5-lap window before we're going to see pits. Now, is this a one
Sludge
pit
is gonna
stop
work
tonight or 2?
It's technically going to be, it can be 2 if you're going to really try to save, otherwise it's definitely going to be 3.
There we go.
Yeah, we're running 50% unlike some of the previous nights. They've run 25%.
Oh, okay, so it's 50. Gotcha. Yeah, the Patton has opened up a big lead between first and second, man. He is just motoring around this speedway. Almost like a, the car length, is like a straightaway here at Pocono.
I think the second fastest car on the track right now has got to be either that 8 of Sludge sitting in 5th. He's one of the handful of guys that we think is not saving right now. It's either going to be him or the guy that's right behind him there, the 13 of Travesty's son.
88 into the wall. 88 into the wall.
I'm getting a little bit of lag here on my end. I think a lot of drivers were in the wall there because of some server lag.
Yeah, it could be. Oh, big
some contact
wreck.
with the 18 and he barely.
Or...
I don't know if the 18 got loose up off the corner there, Bill, but he very nearly missed pit road there. He's going to lose a lot of time. I'm not quite sure what happened there.
I think he just got loose and he smacked the wall coming out of 3.
Maybe hit the apron or something, yeah. He went down in the grass and all.
I don't know how he missed pit road. Ooh, a little bit of contact there for that 4th spot between the 37 and the 8. 2 Chevys trying to work their way through the field. Another Chevy right there behind him as the 13 continues to work his way through the field. Now, Travis, this is one of your favorite tracks now, isn't it?
It is.
Here comes the 8 car. He's racing for 4th now as he catched Aquatati.
Yeah, that 18 fell all the way back. He got passed up by the 5 of Bro Chase, and now he's stuck in a battle with the 1 of Racehead, who we've not really mentioned tonight. Another guy that was able to point his way into the B class on, I believe, Thursday nights, and trying to work his way into the top 10 for the A class next year. Running just outside the top 10 here. See if some cars hitting pit road, and I'll get a look at that.
24 car, he took a spot away, so he's moving up through the field.
Got that 8 of Sludge. Yeah, so the 8 of Sludge and the 13 of Travis having to go ahead and come in. The 2 guys that we knew for a fact were not in a save gear, so they've now hit pit road. So does that mean that you have 1 or 2 more stops to go there, Travis?
Definitely got 2. I mean, if you want to start saving, you have to do it on lap 1 to save 5 laps of fuel.
Wow.
Because of just how much RPMs you run down these straightaways.
Little inside information. I like that. I like the...
See, the 37 of Aquatati had it down pit road.
Yeah, he's coming
Unless
down
you
pit
lower
road.
your save gear really low, you can't save after like
His
5 or
fuel
6 laps.
is like really low, and his tires are 28% on that left front. So, left front tire, man, is getting chewed up tonight.
I was eyeing that 21. I think he's going to have to come to pit road here soon, but he's going to stay out yet another lap.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's got it to where he he's got this track pretty nailed. He's got to be coming in here within the next lap or so.
All right, we got 45 laps to go.
45 laps to go at Pocono. Oh, we are doing the B Series Custom. I'm sorry.
He's got about a straightaway and a half on the 44. That's impressive. 29 seconds, as it were.
Wow. A 15.7 stop, 37 car coming down to pit road.
21 going to stay out yet another lap.
Yes, he does. Maybe he's trying to do a 2-pit stop.
No, excuse me. He has already been to pit road. The 44 is the race leader.
Yep.
Oh. I don't know how
I missed him coming in. But here comes the 44 and 95
in there and say 44 was the leader. Sorry.
All right. Well, all right. They come down pit road. The 44, the 95, the Bear. He comes down, and I'm sure it's going to be the 21 who's going to take over the lead here once he goes down past pit road here.
No, it's actually going to switch over to the 5 of Bro Chase. And, Bill, I'll have to tell you, Bro Chase is one of those guys who will run it as dry as he possibly can. He loves to do that because it gives him a tire advantage on the field. He used it to win last week. And he's looking to do it again. His buddy Flash 9's right there in that second spot, and then looks like the 2 of Bad Fast Marley. Now here comes the 5 to pit road now. Flash 9's actually going to stay out there a little bit longer than him, though.
All right,
Yeah,
that's interesting.
In the lead.
So
Yep,
these boys are really
Flash
stretching out
9.
the fuel here. We're at Pocono. We're doing the GC Sports Racing Custom B Series tonight. As the season is coming close, almost, these guys are going to have to get in there. 9 car comes down pit road.
He is the last guy to pit.
So that would relinquish the lead over to the 21, I believe.
Yes.
Pat on the move.
And see, here's what you got. So Patton's going to take the lead back right here. He's going to have 13 seconds back to Sludge, roughly speaking, and then another 3 seconds or so, or 2 seconds back to Trav there in 4th, and then they've got about a second on Mike RPM. Now here's the thing. Sludge and Travis got out ahead of these guys, but Mike and the Bear are on fresher tires.
So it should
Mike
be.
and everybody else is saving.
Yeah, I mean, that's. Right now you're in save mode. Aqua Tidy up to 7th place here at Pocono. And he's working to try to advance, as he's just getting into turn 1 as we speak.
Aquatati sitting in the 6th position, rather.
Ah, all right. My feed's a little delayed, so definitely apologize about that. So we'll go around and see what's going on. The 11 car there, Country Caliber 95. DK Brown right there.
I am going to use this opportunity to disconnect and come back in because I think I'm quite a bit behind.
All right.
So it's all you right now, Bill.
All right. So we're welcome back to Pocono. We are having fun here with the GC Sports guys as they are rocking and rolling here at Pocono. We have the Patton. He's in first place tonight, and he has got it motoring again after his pit stop, and it seems like the same way it's been going since the beginning of the race here tonight, once he took over the lead, and then he's been gone. So we're probably going to see pit road come down within the next 12 laps or so before we start seeing guys coming down, unless you do short pitting here. I don't know if that's going to help you or hurt you.
I have loaded back in.
All right, welcome back. '24 car and the 1 car. Coach Matt there. They are racing back there with the 18 as well.
That 1 car is the one of DK Brown, the one of Racehead, and then the 18 of DK Brown there behind him.
Eight car is kind of all alone. Can't find those guys together. 14 and the 2 are together.
Yep, so the top 5 as we run, if you're just now tuning in, the 21 of Private Patton has about a little over a half straightaway lead on the field. And running in that second position is the 8 of SMK Sludge. Then running 3rd and 4th are 2 pro leaguers running in tonight's action, the 44 of Mike RPM and the 95 of the Bear. And then running in the 5th position is our in-race reporter, the 13 of Travis Tyson.
Yeah, so these guys are doing good, man. Now the 21 car, the Patton, is coming up on a first possible victim to go a lap down, as he's catching somebody there. Well, I thought I saw a car, but could be pretty clear away.
As we take a look through the rest of the top 10, running in that 6th position is the 37, our league owner of Aquatati. Running in the 7th position, I believe is going to be the 11 of Country Caliper.
Yep.
And then 8th belongs to the 1 of Racehead, a good run here up inside the top 10 for him. 9th belongs to Coach Matt in the 24. And then right there behind him in 10th is the 18 of DK Brown, looking to work his way back through the field after some contact with the wall. Nearly sent him down the pit lane off of 3, excuse me. Got to get used to saying that. That might be a good decision, you know. But we're having a good time here.
Well, maybe they'll add a 4th turn. Who knows? You never know.
What turn 4?
That's what they say. You know, where's turn 4 on the side of the track? You know, you never know. They might have a turn.
They'll make a road course out of this thing.
I wouldn't with Pocono, I wouldn't be surprised that they would make a road course here. I mean, it's big enough, definitely big enough. Next
Roughly
week,
how
we're
much-
at Watkins Glen.
Yep, we're at Watkins Glen next week. The Glen and the one road course on the schedule for. I think it's one road course, or is it two? It might be two.
It's one.
It's one. Okay, I wasn't.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was thinking Sonoma was on the calendar, but it's not.
I know. C Group, we're only just running one, and I'm sure that's going to be such a wonderful track and experience for me next week on the wheel. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. Looking forward to Monday night. That's when I get kicked to the D League.
How much would you say per lap that you're losing to the guys in front of you, Travis?
Probably about 3/4 of a tank.
Okay.
I mean, not 3/4 of a tank. Excuse me.
So-
3/4 of a lap.
Good. When I was looking at the 21 car, after he went to turn 1, then the 8 car was just making the turn around 3 and turn 3. So that tells you that he's got a straightaway lead between first and second. That's just outstanding.
I think
That's hard to
everyone
pick up.
from second on back, including myself, has engaged their save gear. So, and some guys are clutching it.
Interesting.
So if you've got a shifter on top of, like you were talking about earlier,
Yeah.
some guys are able to pop her into neutral in some of these corners.
You were mentioning a few laps back that the 21 was coming up on some lap traffic. Right now, that's the 88 of KB Showtime, and what I believe is going on with him is that he has some lag.
Yep. So he's got to be careful getting around him.
And that stinks, especially with the internet going on, and a lot of the servers in 704 games, their servers have been trashed lately, and people say, "Oh, well, it's because you're running custom cars, or you're running computer cars." Well, I mean, I don't think it's a difference whether you run custom cars or the regular, the in-game cars. I think it's just the server just being sloppy.
You were discussing that lead there for the 21, and I wouldn't say it's quite the length of the front straightaway, but it would cover the long pond straightaway, so the distance from the exit of turn 1 to the entrance of turn 2 is about the lead that the 21 of Private Patton has.
Yeah, I mean, he's just motoring around. He's hitting his marks. Now he's gonna maybe pick up a little more because now he's getting that draft off that 88 car. And I don't know how the draft influences here at Pocono, but let's see what happens here with the. Is he going to let him go, or is he going to fight for it? Nope, he lets him go. So
A little bit of lag on my end. I don't know if you got a lag spike on yours, but the pass looked clean on his stream, so
yeah, I mean,
perhaps just us.
Looked pretty clean there. I didn't see anything. It just looked like a normal pass, and it looks like he just, did the right thing. He moved to the high side and let him get that low side, and he was able to get there without any trouble.
I'll tell you who's found another gear and has now worked his way up to the 7th position is the one of Racehead. He got around the 24 for the 9th spot, and then around the 11 of Country Caliber for that 7th, excuse me, got around Coach Matt for the 8th spot, and then he took 7th away from the 11 of Country Caliber. I'll get it out of here in just a minute, as soon as I learn how to speak English.
Well, that's good for the one car. I mean, now he's making a move, so maybe he's got a better as the time goes on, or a long run. He's getting that car dialed in, and hopefully with the next pit stop, maybe he could get that dialed up and get up in the top 3.
Tell you who else is starting to dial it in a little bit, and he tends to do this on the long run. It's the 5 of Bro Chase. He's sitting in that 10th spot, I believe. If he's not 10th, he's most certainly 11th. But he's right here on the back of the 24 of Coach Matt. I'm looking to make a move here soon.
Yeah, I mean, he had a fast car. Something happened to his car. Now he had to make an adjustment, so now he's starting to pick it up again. So, yeah, hopefully get that 5 car back up towards the top where he was.
And I did not miss it this time. The 21 is off of pit road and headed on down the Long Pond straightaway. So that'll relinquish the lead over to the 8 of SMK Sludge.
I missed the 21.
I got to think that's a good. Yeah, you did. This is a good vote of confidence here for this 8. He's kind of had a little bit of struggles this year trying to find his footing around these guys, but he seems to have found it here at Pocono, and he made that run work in that first little stint there, choosing not to go into a save gear, instead running up to the front with the 13 of Travis. But the 8's kind of made it work here just a little bit, and he's got almost a half straightaway lead on the guys behind him. He's doing a good job. He'll have to come to pit road here soon, though. It looks like he's coming in this lap.
Yep, there he is. He's going down pit road. Big shout out to Aquatati. He is now in the 5th position here after fighting. So good job for him.
That'll relinquish the lead over to the 95 of the Bear. He's got the 44 all over him there for that second spot. Or for that first spot, I should say.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. Yeah, so the 95, 44 battling there. They're trying to break up the draft there. The 95 is trying to break that draft, so that 44 can't get that run off him.
I see Travis coming in this lap. Did I see you nearly lose it coming into the pit lane?
No.
Might be just the game itself doing that.
All I know is I'm going to be a solid 5 laps short, so.
Bummer.
Everyone else is probably going to make it.
So problems for the 13 car. We'll see where he finishes, since he's going to be possibly 5 laps shy.
Need a caution. Normally I'm one of the slowest guys out here. Today I'm fast, and I need to be slowed down.
Well, I'll try to throw some chicken bones on the track to see if I can get the cars to spin out for you.
Okay.
That's what they used to do, and I've been to many races where they were throwing chicken bones on the track.
The battle is still on here for this race lead, though, between the 95 and the 44 as they work their way off turn number 1.
Yep, headed towards the tunnel there. Tunnel turn. Come back down. Still exciting. Here we go. Turn 3. Looking for that turn 4. Ha ha ha. And they're staying out again, it looks like.
Here's the curious thing that I think we're going to come up against here. I think this battle for the win will be between the 95 and the 44. And the reason I say that is because the 21 will have to stop again for sure.
Yeah. I mean,
he pitted before anybody else did.
But I will not count out the 21. I will not count him out. I'm still not counting out Aquatati, but he's going to be coming down pit road very soon. Here within the next lap or so. If not coming in this lap.
The 21 looks to the inside of the 18. He'll get on around him. He's got up to some of this back half of the top 10 runners going on here. Catching up to the back of the 11. He's catching them on pure pace. Going to get around the 11.
Mm-hmm. And here comes Taddy down pit road. He is going to service all 4 tires, and he will take 2 cans as he should be making his last pit stop for the night. 24 car coming down pit road to get his 4 tires. Get some stickies. GC Sports live at Pocono. B Series tonight. Going back with the race lead, the 95, the 44. When will they hit pit road? That is going to be the question. Should be in a couple more laps here.
2 more laps and they can make it to the end for sure. Because you get 20 laps to a tank, right? Or is it 21?
It's 20.
20. They need to get... Yep, they need to get... really, they need to go another 2 more laps if they're to make it to the end for sure.
Yeah.
Yep, the leader just took 22 to go. Yeah, the leaders just took 22 to go.
So with that, now looking at Aquatati cheating, his estimated fuel is 20 laps. So, and he just came back on the pit road. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be close.
Be a couple laps short.
Yeah, it's going to be close.
Here comes the 95 to pit road, and the 44.
Yep. So that should give it back to the 21, I think.
Indeed. The 21 will get the lead back.
And it looks like the 9 car is in second.
Maybe. Believe so. He would be one of the guys to run it longer. Yep, the 9 and the 5 are buddies. Yep, so the 9 and the 5 have not pitted yet. They will be able to make it to the end without a doubt. Most of the field, save for 2 or 3 drivers, which we've highlighted all night, but most of the field going to be looking at saving 1 to 3, maybe even 4 laps here. And here comes the 9 to pit road, but guess who's staying out? That 5 of Bro Chase is almost certainly going to be good to make it to the end.
Yeah, this is where it's going to be when you're trying to make that last pit stop. You want to stay out as long as you can, so this way you can make it towards the end of the race and make it your last pit stop.
I'm going to say the leader just took lap 46, meaning there is now 20 to go. The 9 should be okay to make it to the end, also, along with the 5. Our leader is the 21, but keep in mind, he pitted well before the rest of the field. He's not going to be able to make it. He needs another stop.
So now if you're the 21, you got to put on 4 freshies, right? I mean, you come down pit road, or do you gamble and go, oh, I'm just going to replace left sides?
5 down pit road there, but honestly, I can see the 21 going for fuel only. There's a shot he could do it.
Because the only thing I'd be concerned is that left front, because that left front goes down pretty good, significantly. GC Sports B Sliders Custom. B Custom tonight, as the quest to try to make the top 10 to make it into the A Series for next year either NASCAR 21 or NASCAR Heat 5. We're not sure yet because we don't know what's going on with NASCAR 21 yet. We could only go by speculation, and we should find out within the next, I think it's 14 or 13 more days left before that game comes out. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of testing going on for league racing, and I don't know what it's going to mean for league racing. Is it going to be open? Are there going to be closed sessions? We're not sure. So a lot of uncertainties going into NASCAR 21 when it comes out in 2 weeks.
If you're just joining in, welcome in to tonight's show. You got the booth here tonight, NASCAR WPS leading the way here, and then you have myself, broadcaster Clay, and then our in-race reporter Travis Tyson. We're working lap 49 now. The leader just took lap number 49 of 65 to go. Officially 17 laps to go in this race.
So here's my question for you guys, because you guys are more professional drivers than I am. You're the 21 car now. When do you make that pit?
I believe at this point, knowing enough about Private Patton, he knows he can't make it to the end. I think he runs it as long as he can and hopes for a caution. It's what I think he does.
But there's no cautions in this league, right?
Yes, there isn't. There is for the B-sides.
There is. Oh, there is.
Yes.
Okay. All right. A little confusing. I'm sorry, guys. So, I guess, I guess you try to wait it out. But I'm telling you, these guys, I've watched them race. I don't think there's going to be a mistake made. These guys are very... from what I've seen, they're very professional. Like, they know what they're doing. Me, I would wrecked in turn 3 because my car would be so loose right now. At the later end of the race, I'd probably do a 360 in turn 3.
Here's the thing about Patton. Patton, like I mentioned at the top of the show, Patton is one of the best in the show. Don't let the fact that he's sitting in C Customs right now, don't let that deter you. He's going to come into the pit lane right now. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Now, if he were on par with the rest of the field, yes, I'd be surprised. But, I'm not surprised. He's a smart driver. He knows what he's doing. He's consistently fast week in and week out, like elite level speed. He is. Travis will tell you. We watched him race almost every Wednesday night. He's one of the best out there for sure.
Yeah, and the last couple of weeks I've seen him, be the top guy, and very good guy, very nice guy. Here comes the 13 car. He's coming down pit road.
I would expect the Ada Sludge to come on down at some point here. He's your race leader as we speak. He's going to have to pit here soon. The advantage to pitting here is you give yourself a little bit of time to go here.
Yeah, and here's the time where you don't want to make a pit stop penalty. You don't want to have that kind of problem. You don't want to have a blown tire. A lot of stuff going into this last pit stop, and making a mistake like that could cost you a race.
Meanwhile, we've had a change for the second spot. The 44, Mike RPM gets around the 95 of the Bear.
There you go.
You want to know the interesting thing, though? Patton had so big of a lead that when he came out of the pits, he was right beside Taddy for the 5th spot on the racetrack.
Yeah. Yep, I just saw him pass Taddy. Taddy now moved all the way back now as the 9 car is challenging him. He is now moved back to the 7th position for Taddy tonight. So trying to get the bad luck karma since I've been broadcasting for him. But still, we've got about 15 laps to go here at Pocono. It's coming down to the conclusion. When will the 8 car come down pit road? That's going to be the question now.
Yeah, he is the one guy in this field, your race leader, the 8 of SMK Sludge. He's the one guy in this field that is in the worst spot in terms of fuel. But he's going to play that strategy, Bill, with staying out, hoping for a caution. I have to think that's what his play is currently. And in the course of a lap and a half here, I've already watched the 21 shave about a second off of the 44 and the 95.
Yeah, so he's moving. It's making it interesting for sure. And look at that 21, man. He is hunting down that 95, and he is a-coming. As the 44 now, the 95 go into turn 1, and he is right there. So they're coming out of turn 1, he's coming in, but he's slowly catching them. Will there be enough laps left to catch him?
Oh, there's certainly enough laps. The 21 will catch the 44 and the 95. The question is how does he get around him?
Hopefully it's going to be a nice, good part, and we're getting exciting. It's starting to get exciting here at Pocono as we wound down here for the Pocono Organics 325. The Rodell.
He's brought it down to about a second now.
Yeah, he is getting
another
there.
Second off the board.
Wow, that car is really fast, man.
So if you have it with the 21 there, you're looking at the 44 and the 95 up in front of him. This right now on the racetrack, second, third, and fourth. Your leader heading towards turn 3. It's the 8 of Sludge. We are almost certain that he does not have any shot of making it to the end. And I'm not really sure he's even backing off of it right now.
Well, you got to go for it and hope for a caution. 21 now has caught the 95 car. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is gone like Donkey Kong.
We think that this is the lead. This is for the win, effectively for the win, we think. Unless the 8's got something that we don't know he has.
Well,
the 8's on pit road.
Fuel tank in there. There it is.
Oh, 95 pinches him a little bit.
So now, the 21 car, can he make that move? Can he get across? Slight little damage,
good, clean
but now
racing.
He takes the third position. Yeah, it was good, clean. I liked it. And now he's got to get that 44 car.
The 44 is going to be a little bit harder for him to pass here. Not only is he the faster of the two guys, but Mike, a reputation of not being easy to pass here. And we'll see what Patton has for him. He's definitely faster. You're looking at the battle for the race win here. As they exit turn 4. We'll see if Patton makes a move on down this front straightaway here.
B-Cup. Here, Customs. Here goes the 21 car. He is on the outside, looking in, trying to get away. Can he do it on the inside?
Sends it off into one.
Got him. Put him in second.
And that's going to move the 44 down to second with 9 laps to go here. Now, will they back off and save a little bit and maybe go after a final run? The 21 looks to be very strong, though. Oh, and the 95 sends it into turn 2. Oh, a little bit of contact between the 95 and the 44.
Oh.
Just a little bit. And I'll tell you what, it was enough to drag the 44 back just a little bit. Move that 95 up into that second spot. And don't look now. The guy that's been back there saving his tires the whole time. It's the 5 of Bro Chase. Not too far off. He always finds a way to get up here in the battle for the win here late. And then you have Wednesday night champ, Flash 9, sitting in that 5th spot.
Did the 8 car pit yet?
Yes, the 8 has pitted.
Oh, man, I missed that, too. Jeez.
Then you've got a ding-dong battle here for the 6th spot between the 1 of Racehead and the 37 of Aquatati. They just keep going at it here for this 6th spot here late in the race.
Yep, that's what we want to see. The race started to pick up here, and it is. But the 21 car now, he is breaking it up, and he's got maybe about a car length's lead between the first and second.
Now, for the 95 here, the whole goal is to keep with the draft if he wants to continue to have a shot here.
And he's on the bumper to the 21 now.
I could really use a caution.
The leaders just took 7 to go. Oh, got some issues with the 44. He's fallen way off of the 95. And the 5's going to take a run here going into the tunnel turn. Is he going to have it? The 44's going to pinch him a little bit. And the 5 loses all the momentum he had. Meanwhile, the battle is on for the win between the 21 and the 95.
2 and the 18 having a little battle there for position. Five car trying to recover again.
You got 2 separate battles for the top 4 spots here on the racetrack.
It is getting exciting. It really is. As now where the 21 car had this big old dominant gap, now has just less than a paper sheet holding between first and second right now. You could put a blanket over these guys and they are just covered.
They're approaching the lap car of KB Showtime. This ought to be interesting as we come inside the final 5 laps here at the Pocono Raceway. The Pocono Organics 325.
So we'll see if he goes to the high line or the low line. He'd probably go high in the turn 1. We'll see if that 88 car does that again to get out of the race leader's way. I would assume he would. Did it before.
We've taken 5 to go here. Oh, there goes the 95 to the inside of the 21
car coming in around the turn. The 95 car takes the lead. Over the 21.
Now what can the 21 just do? What a battle here in the closing laps at Pocono.
Yeah.
I think the 21's just trying to make sure he doesn't burn his tires up.
Oh, the 95 car hits the wall. The 21 car now goes in front of him. I think he got
and he gets the wall.
Maybe he was afraid of hitting that. Maybe he got the draft off the 88. But, man.
This race is not over with, though, as we approach 4 to go here.
Nope. And now the 88 car ducks down. So he'll duck down. Get out of the race leader's way. Smart move there by the 88. Good job there. Now he'll pull up behind those guys. And the 21 has got the lead again from that little mess up there in turn 2.
Once you have a look back there in 3rd spot, that's Bro Chase. He has cleared that 44, and we have the 21 snaking down here down the Long Pond straightaway, trying to break the draft of the 95. Yes, when they get back around, it'll be 3 laps to go here at the Pocono Raceway.
Race is picked up here at Pocono. Now the 21 car takes the lead with 95 following right behind him, and then he's got that 5 car. It looks like he's already caught up already. Nope, 88. Sorry.
They have similar looking paint schemes. It's easy to get confused. This right here, as we approach 3 laps to go, is a la Ryan Blaney, Kevin Harvick 2017. I was talking about that earlier with the 21 car. It's funny. The 21 car is the race leader. And, back in 2017, Ryan Blaney held off a veteran and Kevin Harvick for the race win. And now you have, I wouldn't quite call it of equal nature here in GC Sports, but you have Private Patton in the 21 and a pro leaguer in the 95, the experienced guy in the 95. Both these guys, ton of experience league racing, but you have a very interesting battle here as we're approaching 2 laps to go as they head their way into turn 3.
Yeah, it's getting exciting. We'll have the top 3 join us in the booth after the race for post-race at Pocono. But the 21 car, the Patton, he is got it. He'll take another lead lap here at Pocono, and it's really close.
He's trying to break that draft.
Trailing behind him. Yep. Ducks all the way down to the checkers. Comes back up. Whew. Love seeing that dive bombing. Love it. I hope you guys are enjoying this race because I know I surely am here in the last couple of laps. It's been exciting. The 5 viewers that we got going on. No new comments of late, but yeah, this is fun at Pocono. And
listen, I'm going to tell you what here.
Great time.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you what here. We're having a great time here, but I'm going to tell you what. The 21 and 95 might ought to consider chilling out here a little bit because the 5 of Bro Chase, he is hunting them down. And if they keep battling like this, he's going to be there. That's
Yeah.
We're coming to the white flag here at the Pocono Raceway. Can Patton hold him off and sweep the Customs?
Yeah.
He won last night in the C-Class. He's looking for the W.
Whew.
Last week we saw the 77 of Ward Burton try to do the same thing. He was unable to. Bro Chase came in and stole the race away with 2 laps to go. Now we're on the final lap at the Pocono Raceway. The 95 all over the back bumper of the 21. The 21 goes low to try to break the draft of this 95. What does the 95 decide to do?
Hang in there.
2 of the best
Still
in the business.
hitting your marks. That's what you need to do, especially if you're the 21 car. Try to keep it above.
95.
Look at this. Oh, my God. They're going back and forth. Love it.
Something's happened to the 95. He's out of gas. 95's out.
Oh, no. That is horrible. So
Around
a car
goes the
into the
13
wall.
of
The 13
Travis.
car goes into the wall as well. And that is it.
And
The
off of turn
21
4,
car
Private Patton gets the W. What a finish.
at Pocono, a racing incident at the end of the race. So I don't know. I guess because we took the white flag, there would be no caution. So imagine if there was a caution right there. That would have been exciting. But yeah, the 21 car now just, I don't know what happened with the 13 there. It just looks like he lost it. And we lost him too.
So as we take a look here at these final results, I'm going to tell you what, the 95 was not the only guy that lost fuel or ran out of fuel. The 5 of Bro Chase did too. Your runner-up is the 44 of Mike RPM.
Wow.
With the Bear finishing in 3rd, Bro Chase 4th, Flash 9 5th, Racehead 6th, Country Caliber 7th, Aqua Tatty 8th, Sludge 9th, Bad Fast Marley coming through with the 10th place finish. What
Well,
a finish.
It said that Sludge got 8th and Aquatati 9th. So we'll wait for the final bit. Yeah,
Gotcha.
so congratulations to the Patton. So we'll have the top 3 come in here in the booth here. Once Aquatati adds them in, I'm pretty sure...
I can get a couple of them in here.
Yeah, there you go. Interesting race. It was fun. What a night. What a night at GC Sports. Thank you very much for watching tonight. We're going to have post interviews here coming up, as we'll have the top 3 guys.
So, Tatty, I am going to need Mike RPM. I can get the other 2, I believe. I should be able to. Yep, there's Patton. And I should have the Bear in here somewhere. I ought to. Or not. You might have to add them all, Tatty. I'm not real sure.
Yeah, we'll have to create a GC Sports. Here's the Bear.
Yep, there's the Bear.
The Bear
There's
finished
Pat.
what? He finished what?
3rd.
Was he second?
So we're just waiting on 2nd.
Oh, the Bear.
Yep, we're waiting
All right,
on
so
2nd.
the Bear. So welcome to the Pocono Post Race Show. As we got the
There
Bear
he
on,
is.
and the Bear, man, you're the second loser tonight, man. How'd your night go at Pocono?
Pretty boring. Just riding around, saving fuel, and waiting till the end, trying to see what was going to shake out. And then I see the 21 short pit us and break the strategy up. So when he got to us, I knew it was time to go, whether I had enough or not. And Got by him, got loose one time. He got back by me, and I ran him back down, and I sputtered my way to the line. Car was good. It was good enough to win. Just didn't have enough fuel. That's all.
Yeah, well, especially like a race like this, yeah, it comes down to fuel or tires. So let me ask you a question. I've asked all the winners this, and what do you think about having stages between not stages? Which one do you prefer? Do you prefer the stage racing or regular? Whoever's got the best car, we got it.
Let's see, I'm an old head, brother. I like it like this because you have no room for error. You got to be perfect every pit stop, perfect off every pit stop. You got to be perfect every lap, and every time you make a mistake, it should penalize you for it. That's why they call it racing. So.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I'm the old, to me, I'm an old guy, so I'm 49. Winston Cup Series by far is the best series ever.
Right.
So after Nextel took it over, and it just the stage racing, I just think it's leave it for the locals. You know what I mean? I'd rather see a guy just win it all.
Exactly. Run flag to flag. You win flag to flag, and you earned it that day. That's what I call a true victory. So, congratulations
There you go.
to the winner today. He earned it. He did what he needed to do to put himself in position, and we just came up a little short again today. Another top 3 finish this season. So we'll just keep on macking until we get to victory lane.
All right, man. Well, it was good. Clay, do you have anything for him?
Yeah, I do. That last run there, you came in somewhere around 21, 22 to go, pretty much having to save 1 or 2 laps. Did saving ever enter your mind there on that final set there? Did you expect to run out of gas? What were you prepared to do to the 21 for that win if you had enough fuel in the tank?
Well, I felt like that I had a better car than he did because he caught us and passed us and drove away from us, and then I caught back up to him and passed him back. So I felt like all it was just a matter of time until he he got loose again in front of me, and I was going to try to, get around him. I mean, he got loose off the tunnel turn right there coming to the checkered, and I felt like we would have been even through 3 if I had not run out. But, if ifs and buts for berries and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. So you can't go off what might have been. You got to go off what is, and we'll take a third, and we'll roll on into next week, and we'll keep doing what we've been doing.
All right, man. Good racing. We'll see you next week. Watkins Glen, man. Before I let you go, man, what are your thoughts about Watkins Glen next week?
There's no room for error with their caution, so that's going to really shake up the point standings next week for
All
sure.
right, man. Well, congratulations on your third, man. You got a podium. Good luck, and we'll be seeing you next week as well.
See ya.
All right. Clay? All right.
Moving on to our. Go ahead.
Go ahead, man. You got it.
Go right ahead. I'll take the winner's interview. You go ahead and do that.
Of course. All right. No, that's a problem. All right. So tonight, our our first loser tonight, and you were again. What was your name again?
Mike RPM.
Mike RPM, man. So first loser tonight. Yeah, man. You battled there with the. With third place car all night, the 95, the Bear. How did your night go?
Yeah, it was a good night. No mistakes on our end. Just kind of played the strategy game there, and we kind of thought that strategy was going to work out. Just Josh and I were saving gas from the get-go, and if one of us had more left in the tank, we'd just do a swap so the other one could save, and it worked out pretty well. So that last, I kind of realized that 21 might be getting back to us by the end of the race there because of how fast he was compared to us.
Yeah, he was fast.
So
yeah,
I tried to run that last run pretty hard there for a couple laps, and then I looked at the fuel and I realized it's just pointless. Get what you can get. So I just I let him go by, and I didn't let him go by. He was flying by, but and then I just threw it in the fuel gear and Just sat behind there until the end, and a couple guys ran out of gas. We ended up finishing second. So just another consistent day for us. Seems like we keep getting these close. I think this is our second place, and we finished fourth last week. So just a good consistent run for us.
All right, so I'm going to ask the same thing for you. Stage racing versus, regular. Which way are you?
I'm the same way Bear is. I like the old school racing.
There you go.
Less cautions. Like he said, there's not a lot of room for error. You got to be consistent and not make any mistakes. So yeah, I'm just having a good time racing.
Your thoughts going into next week at the good old Glen and up there in New York?
I really love road courses. I'm not the fastest, but I'll probably sit around like third to fifth the whole entire race. But I'll have a ball doing it because it's a difficult task and it's a good track to race at.
Well, if you want to see a disaster, tune in Monday night when you're watching the 11 car go around Watkins Glen, because I'll be spinning and crashing and causing a lot of chaos.
Will do, brother.
All right, man. Nice talking to you. Clay, do you have anything for Mike?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. You got passed up there by the 21 on that last run. You even got passed up by the 5 there towards the end. You came off the tunnel turn on that last lap in fourth. You wind up in second. After a bit of a disappointment last week, I know you're out here going for wins every week, and to be off the podium is a big disappointment. Was this a good way for you to get back on track?
Yeah, for sure. The top threes are what you want. Top fives, top threes, and wins. So anytime you can go from fourth to second there at the end of the race and pass, guys like Josh Harbin and Chase Williamson, that's always good.
Well, congratulations to you there on that second place finish.
Thank you.
All right.
Have a good one.
Yeah, buddy. We'll see you next week at the good old Glen, my friend. Have a good night.
And I'll tell you what, this guy, probably the guy that doesn't deserve an interview. I mean, when does he ever? Your race winner tonight, Private Patton, gets the W. Again, back-to-back nights, you sweep Pocono. You said on Twitter that you have a love-hate relationship for this place. You channel your inner Ryan Blaney tonight for a W, holding off a Kevin Harvick-esque driver and Josh Harbin, referring, of course, to 2017 Pocono. How'd you get it done tonight, man? Those last few laps were entertaining.
Well, I'll tell you what. First, I just want to say, I'll be perfectly honest. I know I said this last night. I was not expecting to be victory lanes. For anyone that doesn't know, I'm in C Customs. I am just here for fun. This is not my series for points. So I was just here to just run it out. Just go as fast as I can go every single time. And I knew it was going to turn into a fuel game, and at least that's what the entire garage was saying. So I was like, you know what, I'll just do the opposite, because you know what they say, if you just follow the leader and do what they do, you just end up finishing the race following the leader. So might as well just do something up and change the formula a little bit. So I went for the 3-stop strategy, and I thought I was going to be battling for maybe 6-7, but after the second pit stop, after I passed Flash and also Chase, I was like, I think I have a shot at this. And I know I still had one more stop to do, so I kind of budgeted my laps and said, okay, before I really started going off the cliff in terms of lap times, I made my third stop, and I came out 4.5 behind the Bear and Mike, and I wish they were still in here. I wanted to wish them a good race, and hopefully they're listening, because that was a fantastic race. But 3 nights in a row, how cool is that?
That is awesome. Yeah, I mean, man, I couldn't believe it. I raced with you on Monday night, and you were just gone. I mean, it was just, you were gone, man. It was so long. But yeah, man, your car was fast from get-go. I mean, when you first started out, we're like, oh, where's the 21? Next thing you know, boom, 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 right up, and you were gone. You were gone like the wind, man. So that's pretty impressive. And for you saying that, I don't know. I mean, you've got more wins than the Wood brothers did in the past 10 years. Maybe you should send them the videotape and say maybe you should drive for them. That was a bad joke, but yeah, but no, it was awesome. It was great to see again. That 21 car looking sharp tonight again, and congratulations, man. It was a pretty good car.
Awesome. Thank you. Like I said, I'm just proud to be here, racing against legitimate pro leaguers like the Bear, Mike RPM. I mean, I hope it's just dream come true.
And you know what's cool about it? You could watch it over and over and over again and go, I beat them! Isn't that cool? That's the one thing about YouTube and GC Sports, man, that you could go back, you could view it and go, look at this race, look who I beat. And you have that right because you are the champion tonight.
Thank you.
Anything else that you have, Clay, that you'd like to add?
I don't think so. That last turn was pretty eventful. I saw a spinning Travis Tyson, and we lost him tonight. There at the end of the race, he was our in-race reporter. How close was he to taking you out there, Patton?
Well, he was thankfully in the third groove and ghosted, so I was a little bit nervous until I got to maybe a football field length away, and I was like, okay, we started ghosting now, so we're fine.
Yeah, that was close.
But I wouldn't be lying if I said my heart didn't spike there a little bit.
I know if I was in that position and then he knocked me out, oh my God, yeah. I'm sure you would have been the same way too, because you're like, damn, I had the chance to beat those guys, and then that happened. But racing happens, right? So.
And I'll say one other thing. And speaking of Travis, you and him and Sludge were three guys that were way off sequence compared to everybody else. Y'all were the three that tried the three-stop strategy. And I'll tell you what, Sludge ran it a little bit longer than you. It obviously did not quite work out as well as he had hoped for it to. But I figured you'd pit somewhere in the realm of 5 to 10 to go. You peel off closer to 15 to go just to give yourself more time. I wasn't sure what you were going to do because in the past you kind of ran it out if you knew you couldn't quite make it, wouldn't quite have the shot. But you pulled the strategy tonight that made it happen.
Oh, and well, you said it right there. When I know I don't have the strategy, we kind of grasp at straws. But I felt like I had a chance. I was like, okay, I have a strategy. This is my in lap. This is my out lap. I got to maximize both of them. There we go.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, man. Good luck next week. Watkins Glen, you got a couple turns. You're going to have to go right. You're going to have to go left. Got a bus turn. So Sand Trap. So it's going to be fun next week.
Oh, well, we ought to ask him, is he a stages guy or no stages?
I mean, both have their merits. I mean, I've always said that, while stage racing is, I think, more on the entertainment side, there's merit to both, and I respect that. What NASCAR tries to do is what NASCAR tries to do.
Right.
It's a business after all. But, I think, as much as I would say putting together a complete 100% race is more endearing to yourself, saying I didn't win 3 separate races, I won this race. I won the 500, I won the Coke 600, yada, yada, yada. All together from green to checkered. Which, again, like I said, there's still merits to winning stages. You still won. It's still...
Right.
It's still a thing in and of itself that you want to respect, but I'm more of a no stage kind of person if I would be given the choice.
There you go. So no stage. There you go. So pretty much swept on that. Everybody's picking the no stage, and I like the classical NASCAR. I've always liked the classical NASCAR. I think that's when Jeff Gordon was big time back then. The new Nextel Cup. I don't like the whole stage racing. Leave it at the local track. That's where you want to see the stage racing, That's my personal opinion. I like the old Winston Cup where you're up by, I lead by 235 points. Good luck trying to catch me, buddy. That's what I like. All right, well, if that's it for us, I think that's it for GC Sports. One thing, though, we want to make sure that we say this before we all go. Thoughts and prayers out to Aquatati, him and his family, for the storms over there. Blessing that his family recover from that. And, let's hopefully God will, take those storms and put them somewhere else where nobody's getting affected. And, it's thoughts and prayers out to him. And, that's what we're doing this for. Entertainment purposes. God bless, man. You guys take care and have a good night. Anything else for you, Clay, that you want to end?
I'm good. I just want to thank everybody that tuned in to watch here tonight. Saw a handful of y'all in the chat, but I just wanted to give my appreciation to those that came out and watched this fantastic thriller of a race.
And one thing still continues. The Aquatati Jinx is still on, as I have been broadcasting in Aquatati tonight again. Not a good finish for him. So, I'm his bad lucky. Hopefully we can break that next week. Live from Watkins Glen. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.